How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Brawl here in MTG Arena today. We are playing Saruman of many colors, and the reason why is in our hand. Weftwalking, a enchantment that is pretty bad. It lets it so when it enters, if you cast it, you get to draw 7 new cards. Not a terrible effect. On a 6-mana enchantment, the fact that it's restricted to casts means it's kind of... Actually, that is a land. We'll keep lands that we find. It's just not very good at that cost. But it does have another ability. The first spell each player casts each turn is free. Now that could be quite powerful. Rude opponent. But also, it's not very, because you're giving your opponent as much free stuff as you're getting for free. However, if we get stuck on 3 mana, we lose. That is inevitable. Yeah. So the plan of this deck is to get around its downside in 2 different ways. The first way is with creatures like this that can get an instant or sorcery back from your graveyard and a counter spell. Essentially, you just counter the first spell they cast every turn. And you just take that to mean, instead of saying spells you cost, you get the first spell for free, you get the first spell for 2 mana. It makes it at least functional. But I am mana screwed, so we're going to end her off here. We are back with our 0-1 deck. Now, I was in the middle of explaining, so we will continue where we left off. This hand. I don't like it. Oh, yeah. Could be worse, though. Oh, this is better. So the other way is to abuse the wording of Weftwalking. It says during the second part says you get to cast the first spell for free during your turn. So if it's not your turn, it's a different person's turn, you don't get a free spell that turn. And the result of that is that if your opponent never has another turn, they just don't get any free spells. It's kind of a backbreaking way to make the card functional, but it works. I mean, we're a control deck, so we're more than happy to sit around and wait while Zur tries to play enchantments. Card draw is worse than the commander, I think. Leyline and participation is worse than card draw. We'll take the mana drain. And you unfortunately have to get like a plains. So they can get down Teferi. Prevent our opponent from playing during our turn.
Let's take it back.
So they have a land they can Zur, Animate, Hope. No, not Evolving Wilds. kill Teferi, and then we're kind of sad. Do I let Teferi die?
Hurry.
I mean, I have no choice now, but... Blue. Our opponent desperately wants enough. The hero Dominaria is going to go away. Oh, why did I not counter that?
No more.
I guess it's fine. How do we backstreet? Polluted Delta to the bin. Draw a card.
We need to move quickly.
That guy. Card the Waterveil. Draw a card. Looking for 5. GG. Most people will not play against extra turn decks, so this is kind of expected. We are back. Game number 3. We're 1-1. I mean, this gets... we probably have to move this. It has a lot of pieces that I want, but the mana is too low, card draw is too high. Better to take a mediocre hand with 3 wraths than a hand that probably won't end up doing anything. I actually do want Q. I don't have the means to cast it, but I can find the means to cast it, right? That's possible. Well, I do have the means. I haven't played much with Tigrum. So if I cast my Wrath second, I get a Wrath again next turn. Are you in the deck? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad to have another land type, but... Alright, Tigrum's gonna die. Commander is gone. Butcher. I'll take it. Move up to 5. Doesn't mean that our Butcher hits are gonna add up to 1, 2, 3. 6 damage from a 2 drop is not bad. Wrath of God. And then we'll put down Tagum. Draw land, I can Gauntlet into Key to get a copy of Key in the future. Alright, Buster Blade with nothing. Well, Buster Blade with nothing to equip it. I guess Tagum is scary enough to warrant that, but... we're gonna ditch that. Or greater. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going anywhere. I should have just rast. Now she mills. Ouch, I dig 6. Yikes. I think we're too late. Why is she 3 mana? That is crazy. Oh, gods. I am dead. The journey ends here, boys. We are... that's a concession for me. Boromir's back. We are back. We are 1-2. We're on game 4. That is not good. I think it's too slow. I chipped away last game's hand for being too slow, and we ended up in a long game, but our more proactive hand just kind of slowed it down. So maybe it's fine. I'm gonna go with Undercity Sewers first, I think. Surveil 1. Pretty good. Temple. And temples used to be special. But now these days they're just kinda like surveillance worth older brother. It went from being the Shockland's not as cool younger brother to being the older brother of the much cooler surveillance. Correct. That Scalding Tarn. That's Railland. I will take that counterspell because I do need it for things and stuff. Mainly so that it is a... Wait. I guess I could have... Well... It in the bin isn't as bad as it would be under normal circumstances because I have a curve. Yikes, opponent. I played, what's he called? Hearthall, the World Seed. I really like the deck. And I picked up the Mythic Redland the other day. Or Cruid. I mean, I wouldn't crew. I don't think any of those creatures are going to survive anyways, opponent. Let's continue the search for Wrath. No surveil land here. We'll grab the tap land then. I mean, next turn we could either wait for parts of Waterveil to be copied by Storm, or we just throw it off next turn and hope that we actually draw something good. We will be using our Scryland, so we'll at least get to know what's coming next turn. Yeah, there's the hull. First of all, and I guess EOE in general, give me a bit of Stellaris vibes. And I mean, it's a game that I play. I don't really like it, but I play it sometimes, and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Opponent, really? The artifact removal deck that's snuck its way into the Brawl community is just kind of, yeah. Hmm. Down there. We could go full commander. Probably it gets gone easily. Hmm. No plan for that extra turn. Counterspell, you are the job. This one has to be a Kamigawa arena. Hmm. I really want it. Don't think it's gonna happen though. I mean, yeah, we gotta counter that. Just one. So many other options. Oh, memory lapse. Okay, well, to the bottom. Don't need it. I can do this. Okay. Storm of Saruman. Thirteen counters. Okay. 4 mana. 13 counters. Oh. Seeing a land with a number 13 on it is just a little intimidating sometimes. Opponent has come to terms with the fact that their spaceship is not resolving. Otherwise, it would have played it first and then the druid to proliferate everything. Let's put that back on top. They're dead either way. They swing in with all three. There's no way I can prevent the damage from happening, but I guess they're going to sack lands and things. That gets me down to 1. And Twisted Landscape. GG. Well, if you enjoyed, and leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. I will see you next time. Bye for now.